Boy, you just love a good revenge story, don't you? I certainly do, and I got a great one for you, a 24-hour wall-to-wall special. Boy, sit down. You're gonna love this story. So it starts like this. Madison Cawthorn. You know our boy Madison Cawthorn, a freedom fighter and a complete badass in the Republican Party. He's 25 years old. He's killing it in Washington, D.C. He's a champion of the people and of his state of North Carolina. We love him. Madison Cawthorn is, by the way, fighting for you from a wheelchair. Madison is wheelchair bound after a tragic accident, a car accident when he was a teenager, and Madison Cawthorn has been in a wheelchair ever since. That is why ADA compliant buildings like the Capitol is so important. Make sure that there are ramps, make sure that there are elevators so that Madison can get around and do his job, right? And the Capitol is a very good complex for this. I know the Capitol, U.S. Capitol, very well. It's a good complex for this. It's easy to get around. It is easy to get around until someone blocks an ADA entrance, which is exactly what happened yesterday. Madison put it in his story on Instagram that a car, some jackass had parked their car in front of the wheelchair entrance for the U.S. Capitol, meaning it was going to be really hard for him to get in and out and do his job. What kind of a jerk would do this? You're going to want to see exactly who this is. It's actually exactly who you expect it would be. Watch.
Incredibly unironically, while I'm making that video, the guy who owns that car, who is just a self-absorbed person, was Adam Kinzinger, who literally walked out and was just a total jerk about the fact that he was blocking the handicap entrance. Well, Adam, I've got news for you in the morning.
Yep, Adam Kinzinger, complete and utter scumbag. This guy, this Pelosi Republican, that's not even the right word for him. Benedict Arnold is the right word for him. This guy is such a traitor to our party. He is such an absolute jerkwad. He's now blocking handicap entrances at the U.S. Capitol because he's so fighting for democracy. So fighting for democracy in the Republican Party. Like, oh my God, it must have been so important. He was going on CNN. That's why he had to block a handicap entrance. What a jerk, this guy. This guy is weeping and crying. Thespian of the Year award. Truly. Give him the Oscar. Completely. Yeah, give him the Oscar, guys. So we have Adam Kinzinger blocking this entrance. Madison Cawthorn gets the last laugh, because Madison Cawthorn just became the highest level Republican, the most elite level Republican in the country, the biggest name to endorse Adam Kinzinger's opponent. That's right, Catalina Lauf, who's running against Kinzinger and is going to unseat Kinzinger in Illinois. Adam Kinzinger is done for. Catalina is the best. She's awesome. Love her. She has so much fire. She's a fantastic candidate, and she just got a massive endorsement from Madison Cawthorn. If you're not familiar with Catalina, we have a special ad to show you her first big anchor video about her race. Catalina, again, a firebrand with now Madison Cawthorn standing behind her. Check this out.
I'm a firm believer in the American motto, united we stand, divided we fall. And we need to be united now more than ever. I never thought I'd primary a fellow Republican, but is Congressman Adam Kinzinger really a Republican anymore? He isn't, and we have the proof. The reality is, a majority of our party is united around the America First movement. My name is Catalina Lauf, and this is Adam Kinzinger, a weak-kneed establishment Republican who cares more about his next MSNBC appearance than the voters who elected him. Not grounded in our home of Illinois. He looks for fame instead of remembering who he works for and the voters who elected him. This is a reality for Adam. 1 out of every 3 votes he casts in Congress is with Nancy Pelosi. Instead of focusing on what really matters, instead of being in our fight, Adam betrayed his constituents for a life in the DC swamp. Kinzinger is one of 10 Republicans who voted with Democrats to move forward with a phony impeachment hoax for a president who has already left office. He said impeachment was necessary to save America. What? You know what I think is necessary to save America, Adam? Setting term limits to get people like you and the rest of your friends out. 6 terms in Congress is enough. During a time when the division in America is already out of control, people like Adam Kinzinger further fan flames by dividing our party. Social media censorship, election integrity, freedom of speech, gun rights, illegal immigration, keeping the economy going. These are issues regular Americans like you and I care about in our country right now. Weak Republicans are the reason why the Democratic Party is turning our country into their socialist utopia right before our eyes, and they're getting away with it. I'm here to draw a hard line. No more voting for politicians who neglect we the people after they move to Washington to play with the big guys. I know where I came from. I'm the daughter of a legal immigrant who moved to Illinois to pursue the American dream and a small business owner. That's why I love this country, and it's why I'm not afraid to fight for it. It gave my family opportunity, and I want to make sure your children and your grandchildren have a shot at the American dream too. That's why we must preserve what makes America great. I'm Catalina Lauf, and I'm challenging Adam Kinzinger for his seat in Congress because I care about America's future. I care about the future of the Republican Party, our values of free enterprise, our God-given individual liberties, and law and order. It's our party now, it's our movement, and it's America first.